Welcome to all you dear Pisceans. This is your monthly horoscope for just a sign of Pisces for just the month of November. A lot of you asked me to do that. And first of all, I'm glad to do this because I want to thank you. I want to show my appreciation here in these videos as well, and standing still a little bit because thank you so much for this channel is growing fast and I love it. And that's thanks to you. And it's, it takes two to tango, doesn't it? So when you give me energy by subscribing, by watching these videos, by ordering readings and whatnot, that gives me energy as well. So it's easy for me to invest in you and to do an extra video. You see what I mean? Anyway. What is going on for the Pisceans? There are three things that I want to mention here. It is the eclipses, the Mars square Neptune, and Venus. Now let's start with the most important thing for you. It's not the eclipses for you. That is for the fixed signs, a little bit more important. For you, you are a mutable sign, and it's this Mars square Neptune. That is super important for you Pisceans, especially if you've got Pisces planets around and about 25 degrees, you are going to feel this Neptunian vibe around Mars. So, and it's at the core of your horoscope. So I'm talking about your hidden treasure, so to speak. The fourth house is the house of literally your house. It's the house of your emotional security, how you nurture yourself, how all of this emotional well-being, so to speak. And with Mars, the planet of action, standing still and going backwards on the 30th, 31st of October, and being backwards for the rest of the month and bumping into Neptune in your sign, this shows the standing still around activities that you do for working on your house, for that's the most literal explanation, but for also working on your emotional stability and how you nurture you and not trying to get nurtured, basically. It's how you fill up your own cup of being content, being secure, basically. It's about security, emotional security. So with Mars there, it shows a time that comes up now for you where you go backwards, where you are standing still, where you're thinking, because this is in Gemini, you're thinking about what I did not do good in the past. So I'm going to look at that and I'm going to look at new ways and then implement the new way around the best time is around the midst of January and onwards when Mars goes direct. So a lot of you will stand still around how they are doing that. And with Neptune in a square, it makes people very insecure. And no one likes to be insecure in their actions, but for you, the insecurity lies towards your home, towards your emotional well-being, or literally your house, right? I see a lot of Pisceans just being in that process of buying and selling a new house. I see other Pisceans being in the process of working from home and how to make that happen. They need this Mars retrograde to investigate what is the best way. I see many Pisceans now as well working hard on how they can fill up their own cup on an emotional level and not being so dependent or not being, and this is said without judgment. I mean, we all get those traits, right, of wanting something from others, but it's never enough. So we do it for ourselves, which is way stronger and powerful. So very deep Mars retrograde for you. And I invite you to, although you are feeling probably very insecure when it comes to your home, when it comes to what do we have to do here with the home, maybe you want to renovate, you want to do this all new. And the Mars retrograde is perfect for that. It's perfect for renovations. It's perfect. And then when Mars goes direct again, you will see the results around the midst of January. So a lot of your energy is around these topics. And but it's very Neptunian energy, so that means that you have to do this trial and error. You have to be in that status of, you know, being in that. But you know that. I don't have to explain that to a Piscean, to be in a Neptunian state, which is not forcing things too much. Like, oh, if someone says this or that, oh yeah, you're going to see and you're going to trial and error. You're going to do your best and let God do the rest. That's the attitude I want you to take around these topics, or I invite you to take. And because when Mars squares Neptune, there is a lot of not knowing where you're heading. And that can make someone very insecure. Now, what do you do when you drive in the mist? You slow down. And that's what you're doing. You slow down, but you are very alert. You know, just whilst you are driving your car in the mist, you're very alert, right? What's happening? What do I hear? What do I sense? And that is very interesting for you indeed. Now, another thing. So you do that, and that is very exciting for you. And you implement that with all these pieces here. Now, Venus is in Scorpio. And that is a fellow water sign. That's very good for you. You know, it's in the 9th house. So go travel if you can. Go study if you can. These are very, very nice things to have, for sure. And also when you, when Venus shifts into your 10th house around the 17th of November, that is like you really going towards more energy of exploring when it comes to your work, or a good time to ask for a raise, for example, for a promotion. So there's some good stuff for you as well. Now, the eclipse is happening in the 3rd house, and this is in Taurus. So the eclipse is a little bit less challenging for you, although it is, yes, with the Saturn-Uranus square and whatnot. But for you, it's a bit more around new things that are coming up, or news that could come up from someone in a neighborhood or from a sibling, and all of that comes up, and then it is really something new that you have to apply, that you have to do, and it could be a little bit tricky with old patterns there. But next year you're having more of liberty around how you communicate and how you do these connections rather smoothly and in a new way with siblings, with neighbors as well. It could mean all of a sudden that you have to travel as well. That is also Moon Uranus in the 3rd. It is a bit unsettling for you, but it's okay, as it is in that fellow, well, not fellow, but it's in an earth sign. Having said that, I kind of like this month for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.